I've been into many attics in my time, but I've never been into an attic quite like this. This is the unique archive where practically every single mould for every piece of burley-ware that's ever been made is stored. Welcome to the Mould store at the Middleport Pottery. We know that there are at least 19,000 moulds here, but we don't know how many more. Nobody's been upstairs yet. These moulds, they're really the DNA of what makes burley-ware. Everything we've ever made at the pottery from the 1880s onwards is here, and moulds from previous potteries as well. So this is in reality not just a collection of moulds, it's a slice through British ceramic history. These moulds are not the working moulds that are used on a daily basis in the pottery below, but the master moulds that are kept here in perpetuity. In fact, if we wanted to, we could step back in time and at any point bring a piece of burley back to life. So why are these moulds important? Well, the truth is, it's the sheer variety, from the exotic to the everyday. Teapots, teacups and saucers, and even jelly moulds. Throughout this archive, parts of the Middleport story begin to emerge from the shadow. These are typical. In the 1930s, potters were always looking for novelty. Why put flowers into a vase when you could put them into a jug? Why have a handle when you could have a cricket player? Although this building dates from 1888, we have moulds here from earlier factories such as Davenport and Samuel Alcock. These were bought by Burley as the factories closed down, all of which makes this collection unique. We even have a large collection of sanitary ware from a firm called John Lockett, which were taken over by Burgess and Lee to diversify the range of products they made. John, you're the mould maker here at the Middleport Pottery, and you probably know more about what's in these rooms than anybody else.
Yeah. Every other Saturday, 2 years, it's took me for catalogue, all this, yes.
There is such a huge range of here.
Everything you can think of, from hospital range right through to teacups.
So we have a look at some of them.
Yes.
This is one of the earliest moulds you've found so far. When does this mould date to?
1896.
So that's just 8 years after the pottery opened?
Yes.
So it's been here a long time.
Yes.
Can we have a look inside? Let's see what it's like inside. I suppose as well, you know, when these were filled with liquid clay with slip, they'd actually be quite heavy. I mean, they're heavy as they are now.
Yes, because it's a very big soup tureen.
And there it is, all there, Clytie soup tureen, April 20th, 1896. So
yes.
The history's all there for us to see.
Yes.
So it's not just moulds from Burley, there's moulds from other potteries that are part of Burley's story at the Middleport Pottery. So there's pieces from Davenport, there's people from Samuel Alcock.
Yes.
Is there any of those we can try and find?
Yes, there's some Davenport here.
Oh right, yes, that's
yes, this is an early Davenport.
I mean, really, they're works of art, aren't they? I mean,
this is all done by sprigging.
So taking impressions from other moulds to build this pattern up.
Yes, to build the pattern up, yes.
So you could take a plain tureen,
yes,
and then add this different design to it.
You'd add all the designs on it, yes.
I mean, this looks almost like they've used a real leaf.
Possibly could have
done.
Possibly have done, yes.
Of course, if we look at the back, there again is all the details.
Yes.
And of course, Davenport were on the site, they were just a little bit further down. I think this is where they made all the packing cases.
Yeah.
So when Davenport went into bankruptcy, Burley seized upon the site with the canal right down, and of course this is how they got the mould. So it's all part of telling the same story.
Yes.
Many of these moulds have been here for over 100 years, but for the first time they're going to go on a journey because the building they're in is in need of urgent repair. We see this as an amazing opportunity to catalogue them and begin to understand exactly what we have here. We've started with 19,000, who knows what secrets we might discover.